Welcome back to the online classes. I hope you all are safe and sound at home. Today we are going to start with a new chapter in physics, that is force and pressure. I know most of you are very much familiar with the word force as well as pressure, and you all have gone through this chapter in class 7th also. So let us revise this chapter in class 8 also. So let us start with the definition of force. What is a force? A force is a push or pull. I know everyone knows what is a push or a pull. Some of the examples that we use in our daily life is a Ferris wheel, a ceiling fan, and opening and closing of door. When we are applying a force, then only we can push or pull a door. I hope it is clear to everyone. Now let us see the effect of force, or what a force can do. Force can move an object from rest. Suppose if a pen cap is lying over here and I want to change the position of the cap from here to here, I have to bring it from this position to this position. So what I am going to do? I am going to apply a force. Then only it can change its position from rest, as the position of the cap was rest. So I can change its position. Change the direction of an object. Suppose this cap is moving in this direction, and if I am going to apply a force like this, it will change the direction of the object also. Bring the object to rest. Suppose this pen is rolling, and if I am going to apply a force, I can bring that object to rest also. It can increase or decrease the speed of an object also. If a ball is rolling, if a ball is being hit by a batsman, so the speed of that ball is very high. So when I am going to place my hand, I can decrease the speed of the ball. Change the shape of an object. If I used to squeeze a ball, what will happen? Definitely it is going to change the shape of that ball. When I am going to apply a force from both the direction, you can notice that the shape of the ball changes. When the direction of force applied changes, the impact on the object also changes. Forces changes when direction changes. Now what does this statement means? That if a ball is being hit by a batsman, and if it is moving with some force, and if I am going to apply a force, it can change the direction of the ball, but it can also change the force. Suppose if a force over here, if the ball is moving in this direction, is 10 Newton, and if I am going to apply a force over here, it will change the direction, but the force will also change. It will become either 2 Newton or 3 Newton. I hope it is clear to everyone. Next is the force gets added up when the force are applied in the same direction. Means the resultant force is being added up when the force applied by me or my brother together is in the same direction. Over here you can see a figure. If alone I want to pull this box in this direction, and after some time my brother came and he is going to help me out to pull this box in this direction. So whatever force is applied by me as well as by my brother will be added up. Suppose I am applying a force of 5 Newton, and my brother is applying a force of 3 Newton. So the resultant force will be added up. The force gets added up, means the resultant force is equal to 5 Newton plus 3 Newton. I hope this is clear to everyone. Let us come to another point. The force gets subtracted or reduces when the force are applied in the opposite direction. Over here I have taken an example of a box. If I want to move this box in this direction and my brother wants to move this box in this direction, so what will happen? The force will be subtracted. Now over here we have to see who is applying more force. Suppose I am applying a force of 10 Newton from here and my brother is applying a force of 6 Newton. So whose force is more? Mine. So resultant force will be 10 Newton minus 6 Newton. I hope it is clear to everyone. Let us see the next topic, that is unit of force. Generally the unit of force is Newton, represented by capital N. I know most of you know the unit of force. Let us come to another topic, that is turning effects of force, or it is also called moment of force, or it is called torque, and it is being represented by tau. This is a symbol of torque. Let us see the definition. It is defined as the product of the magnitude of the force F, the force that is being applied, and the perpendicular distance of the axis from the line of action of the force. Now, as we all know that when the force is applied, body moves in a straight line and it gets displaced. But there is a situation. Let us take an example of a door. Over here I have taken an example of a door. It is not free. You can see that it is not free, but it can rotate about the axis. Where is the axis? This is the axis. These are the hinges through which a door can rotate. This is the handle of the door and this is the axis. Now if we are going to apply a force on a handle, if we are going to apply a force over here on a handle, so it is not getting displaced from one point to another, but it is rotating. When we are going to apply a force, it is not getting displaced from one point to another. You can see, but you can see it is rotating through this axis. These hinges, it is going to rotate through these hinges from one point to another, but it is rotating about the axis. This means force can displace a body or it can rotate the body. So this is called turning effect of the force. I hope it is clear to everyone. I am going to repeat it again. If I am going to apply a force on a handle, what will happen? It is not going to displace the body from one position to another. What is the meaning of displace? To move a body from one position to another. It is not displacing, the body is not displacing, but it is rotating through the axis. So we can say that force can displace a body or it can rotate the body. So it is called turning effect of the force. Now turning effect of the force depends on two factors. The first is it depends on the force. Whatever force I am going to apply on a handle. Is it clear? And the second one is distance of point of application of force. Distance of point of application. This is the distance between from the point of application. This is the point of application. Distance from the point of application of force from the axis of rotation. This is the axis of rotation and this is the point of application of force. So the main concept of this turning effect of force is why the handle of the door is placed over here, because more the distance of point of application from the axis of rotation, more will be the turning effect and less force will be applied. If I am going to place a handle over here, then what will happen? More force will be applied and less turning effect. So that is why the handle of the door is placed over here. So the perpendicular distance should be maximum. So less force will be applied and more turning effect will be there. I hope it is clear to everyone. Now the definition, the unit of torque is Newton into meter. Torque is also denoted by tau. I have already told you before. And the unit is Newton into meter. And the formula of moment of force is force into perpendicular distance. Over here I have written more the perpendicular distance, less force will be applied and turning effect will be maximum. I hope this topic is clear to everyone. Now next time when we are going to meet, I am going to continue with a new topic. Till then, be safe and goodbye.